blackbaseball.us.
HBCUs. Open letter to college presidents. Dear College President, for decades, HBCU baseball programs stood as both training grounds and cultural pillars, ensuring the game's continuation among African American athletes. However, in recent decades, a concerning reversal has taken place. By 2005, approximately 80% of HBCU baseball rosters were composed of non-African American players, and 70% of their head coaches were also non-African American. With over 100,000 African American high school seniors in the United States pursuing opportunities to play college baseball each year, how does your institution justify having a student population that is over 98% African American? Yet, that demographic reality is not reflected in the racial composition of your baseball team roster or head baseball coach. Not to mention, it is the financial revenue generated by the parents of those 98% African American students that help sustain your institution. Without the flow of those black economic dollars, your institution would not be able to exist or fund the baseball program. Once again, how is it justified not to have full African American representation on your team and within your head baseball coach position? Contrary to the popular narrative, black youth are still playing and excelling in baseball. The real issue is not participation, but access to opportunity, investment, and development pathways. This decline reflects systemic barriers in recruitment, development, and institutional support across the baseball pipeline. Historically, black colleges and universities, HBCUs, have played an essential role in nurturing African American baseball players and sustaining the legacy of black baseball. Established as early as 1830, HBCUs provided more than an education. They offered a haven of opportunity for young black athletes who were excluded from predominantly white institutions. From 1887 through 1990, HBCUs served as a vital network that supported, developed, and celebrated generations of black baseball players and coaches. These institutions helped bridge the gap between the Negro leagues and collegiate athletics, cultivating talent, leadership, and community pride. The question is, what specific recruiting strategies are being used to identify and engage African American high school baseball players? How many African American players have been offered scholarships in the past 5 years? What measurable efforts are being made to align the team roster more closely with the institution's student demographics? Are there structural, financial, or recruiting pipeline barriers contributing to this disparity? What is your timeline for addressing this imbalance? At the same time, African American players once represented nearly 25% of Major League Baseball rosters. Today, that number has declined to approximately 6%. Our goal is to help create new opportunities for talented players while preserving one of the most important legacies in American sports. This shift marks a profound change in the historical role of HBCUs, once the heartbeat of black baseball, and represents a new kind of exclusion within the very institutions built to empower black athletes. This loss of representation underscores a painful reality. More than a century after Rube Foster founded the Negro National League, black baseball players and coaches continue to face systemic barriers to opportunity, not only in Major League Baseball, but even within the programs that once sustained their dreams. It is a sobering reminder that preserving the legacy of black baseball requires more than celebration of its past. It demands active investment in its future. HBCUs once built the bridge for black baseball. Now that bridge needs to be restored, strengthened, and protected for future generations. Administrative commitment to baseball within HBCU athletic departments, strategic plans for growth, visibility, and competitive sustainability. The broader question, what now for black baseball? In accordance with the Freedom of Information Act, we respectfully request that the attached questionnaire be completed and returned at your earliest convenience. The information collected will help ensure accurate representation of your institution's baseball program and its historical and contemporary contributions.
Join the team and become a booster or supporter. Support the initiative at blackbaseball.us. blackbaseball.us.